As you don't know, my house burned down. February 1st, 2025. Yeah, that was a very tragic event. I was in the house when it happened. Actually, I was sending a video to my best friend. I was literally talking about how she should come over to my house today, and then like I smelled this terrible smell, and like I looked to the side, and like there was black smoke seeping through my walls. Whenever you live in a house your whole life, and that was the house my dad lived in when he was a kid. So like you don't believe it. You know what I mean? And still now it feels weird, to live in a new house, which I'm glad, things happen for a reason. I feel like getting out of the house was one of the reasons. I was the one who smelled the fire and everything. It was honestly, like, I couldn't cry. Because the thing about my sister is she has 4 kids, okay? And they're really young. They're not older. And so I knew she was gonna freak out. So I had to be strong because I've always been that type of person. I've always been strong, like try to be strong for other people, even if it hurt me too.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was just like, I knocked on the door. I was like, the house is burning down, house is on fire," and she just starts freaking out. And that's what I knew was gonna happen, and I couldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
She handed me all 4 of the babies. Um, and so I called 911 before we got out of the house. I was like, "My name is Teresa, blah blah blah. I live at blah 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 blah, and my house is on fire." And the lady was like, "What is your name and like what's your address?" I was like, "My name is Teresa, blah blah blah. I live at blah 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 blah. My house is on fire." And I started spelling it out because what do you mean you asked me to repeat myself several times? And I was clearly vocal. Like it was like, and I understand she probably was just trying to get me to calm down. You know what I mean? And she was really sweet. But we went to the other side of the house and it was burning in the backyard. So it started in the back and everybody started showing up in the house. And one thing about me is I don't like big crowds. I don't like the fact that so many people are trying to talk to me and I've never met you before. But I'm forever grateful for the people that have been there for me and that cared for me. It's just something that I'm very grateful for and very thankful that we were able to get out of the house before anyone got hurt. You know, that's one of the things I'm just glad, that I was awake because I almost took a nap. Thank goodness I didn't.